how to communicate with a horse. Horses don't speak Swedish like me, or English, or Spanish, or German. I've tried them all, and it doesn't work. What language do they speak then? Horsish. And what is that? They speak with energy and body language. And body language, I will say, is a kind of energy language. They use their tail, the ears, the position of the head, the way they move, the way they look, the face they have. To be able to communicate in a good way with the horse, you need to be able to control your energy. Because we start with a little bit of energy and then we put more energy into what we want. If you look at the picture, you will see, to start with, in the bottom, in the corner, I have put focus, because focus is the first thing we need to have. We need, or even before, we need a plan. We need to know what we want to do, or what we want the horse to do for us. Then on the horizontal line, we have time, and on the other one we have energy. We start by asking ourselves, what do I want the horse to do? If we don't have a clear idea what we want the horse to do, it's impossible for the horse to do it. And if we increase the energy level towards the horse, we will push him into something, we will put pressure on him. And if we don't know what we want him to do, he can never get away from that pressure, because we don't know when to release it. We need to have the plan very clear. What do we want him to do to get away from the energy that we will putting him through? When I have the plan clear, I start to focus on my plan. I put energy into my plan. I find a nice way to explain to the horse what I want him to do, and I put energy there. And I increase the energy level until he understands what I want. And as soon as he understands me, I take away the pressure. I release him from the pressure. The horse will seek for this release. He wants to get this pressure away. That's how it works in the herd. One horse is standing eating a very nice spot of grass, and another horse wants that spot. And if the other horse is higher in the hierarchy, I'm very bad at saying that word, hierarchy, then the higher horse will go there and nice and gently ask the first one to move away. The horse that is standing there eating will feel this power, this energy, this question to let go of this delicious grass spot. If the first horse does not move, the second one will increase the energy. He will put the first horse under pressure to move. And normally, if they are not very equal in the hierarchy, the first one will move even before we notice that anything happened. It will look like he just come to think about that himself. And if they are more equal, maybe the first horse will stay there for a while, try to questioning the power of the second one. If the second one is really higher in the hierarchy, he will increase the power. He starts with asking, then he will tell, and then he will make this horse move away from this spot. So this is a language, a communication that is very normal and natural and logic to the horse. And that is the type of language we need to learn. So if you look at this drawing, you can see that we need to know what we want. If we want this spot of very delicious grass, we go and ask for it. We have a plan, we have the idea, and here I wrote pray. Because in the pray, even if you're not religious, you know that in a pray we are thankful because we know that we will get what we ask for. We are not saying, please God, can you maybe give us some bread? No, we say, we thank you for our daily bread, because we know in the prayer it's already in there that we are thankful because we believe that we will get what we have in our prayers. If we have that belief, when we pray, ask the horse, he will feel that we are confident that he will listen to us. We already know that we will achieve what we ask for. We need to be sure that what we are asking for is not too much, too difficult. We need to ask ourselves before we ask the horse, is this possible for the horse to give us? And we need to consider all things in this situation. We need to ask if the horse is educated enough, strong enough, intelligent enough, focused enough. We need to ask ourselves, am I good enough for this? Is today good enough? Is the circumstances around good enough? The wind, the weather, the temperature, a lot of things disturbing. Is the horse very tired? Did he have a surgery yesterday? Everything that is in importance for the situation we have right here and now. If the answers to all these questions are, yeah, I think he can do that, I think I can do that, I think the circumstances is good enough for us to accomplish this, then I put energy to my plan. Then I can feel confident because I already calculated that the chance of success is very high because all the circumstances are on our side. And even if I miscalculated one, I think we can manage. So the chance of being successful is here very high. If we every day in 1 year, 365 days, always are successful, if everything we do is success, then what do you think will happen after 1 year? I guess we have developed. If we, on the other hand, don't do this calculation, we don't success because we didn't plan it, we didn't really ask for something that was possible, we asked for too much, or we didn't do it in a good way, whatever. If we are not successful 365 days in a year, what do you think will happen then? After 1 year, do you think your level will be very much higher? You think your horse will be very much stronger? Do you think the horse will be much more confident? I don't. Unfortunately, many people are working every day, struggling with the horse, fighting with the horse. If the right canter is not working very well, then we do 4 weeks of fighting with the right canter. So every day is a fight, every day is negative energy, but someone told you that, oh, you cannot let the horse win, we need to fight with him about this. We need to make him obey. He don't want to do the right canter, we have to take that out of him. So we hopefully not hitting him too much, but some people even really try to take it out of him or put it into him with a whip. And if you are going fighting about this days, weeks, months, what do you think would happen? Sometimes we need to take a fight, but then it's very important. I realize I use that word too much. I try to avoid it, but it comes sometimes anyhow. It is very important to choose our battles, not only on the horse but in life. Is this really so important that I need to take this fight? And what do I think I can get out of this fight? Is there any chance of any one of us winning anything, gaining anything? Or will this fight only create more negative stuff, more negative energy? Will this fight only make both of us feel worse? Will this only make us feel not good enough? Will this make our confidence higher or lower? To always think a little bit about what am I doing? Why do I do it? What do I want to achieve? If it's working, it's good. If it's not working, then maybe you can think about something else to try. If we start to get upset and stressed and we start to fight, even if we just have a little bit of discussion, this will lower the capacity of the brain to learn. If you fight with a horse, if you make him upset and stressed by pushing him too hard, or even worse, beating him for something, he will just be more and more stressed. And even if he knew this exercise yesterday, he cannot use it today because you made him so stressed. Every time we need to find harmony and balance, try to relax ourselves and the horse. Not all the horses show the stress on the outside, like this one. You can have a horse that seems to be very calm, but inside he has a lot of stress. So if the horse is not listening to your aids, if he's not moving, if he's very hard in his body, if he has a lot of resistance, it can also be inner stress. When you then ask the horse to do something, you have made the decision that this is realistic, this is something that he's able to do. Then you need to continue. Don't give up on him. Keep on explaining until he gets it. If you put energy to something and then you give up, then he will think that he misunderstood or that you don't know what you want. An example. If I want to turn left here in the middle of the arena here, and I try to pull the rein, I do it very careful because he is so nice, and he is not listening. I start to turn here and he don't understand. And then I say, okay, I do it next, I do it some other way, I give up. Then he don't understand what this meant, and that will be confusing for him. When you have your plan clear, you need to continue to convince him to put energy into what you want until he understands you. Don't give up. If you realize that you did not calculate very well, that you ask the horse to do something that is not possible today, then you need to give up. Then it's more intelligent to make a new plan, to take a break, to rethink and start over again. If you made your calculation well and you know this is not too difficult, we can do it, then you just put your energy into it, increase the energy, and as soon as the horse listens, you release.